there's a million dynamics that I can't predict that would make my analysis potentially different in the face of these things. But I would just say Joe Biden, in my estimation, should not run again. I will tell you one of the main differences in the focus groups that I see between the two parties is that when you ask Republicans, should Donald Trump run again? Like I said, prior to the January 6th hearings, you were getting like half the group say, yeah, I'd like to see Trump run again in 2024. And then, but then you say, okay, well, Trump doesn't run. Who do you want to see run? They got a ton of people. Kristi Noem, Ron DeSantis, Tim Scott, Tucker Carlson, there's a bunch of scary people on the list. Candace Owens comes up a lot. Big enthusiasm. You ask a Democratic focus group, as I have many times, do you want to see Joe Biden run again? And they say, no, I do not. He is too old. They don't think he's a bad guy. They like him. He's done a good job, did the best he could. Appreciate that he beat Trump, but they do not think he should run again. So, okay, who would you like to see run if Joe Biden doesn't run? And they just stare at me. And look, some of that can be chalked up to the fact that, they're in the White House. And so people aren't out there scanning for other people at the moment, although I would argue there's a fair amount of people who are scanning for potential other people. And, mostly people are kind of like, I don't know, they like look at people who ran in 20, but then they argue themselves out of it. Like people will be like, well, Pete Buttigieg maybe, but they're like, I don't know that America will vote for a gay guy. And then like, I kind of liked Elizabeth Warren, but I just don't think she can do it. And Bernie Sanders is too old. And then somebody inevitably will say AOC. And everybody else in the group goes, no. I mean, there's like, there's nobody on the Democratic side who I think has risen to a place where there's like DeSantis or like some of these other people, there's kind of an obvious circling